What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Craven Wild podcast episode. This is episode 58 out of we don't know. Could be 59. Hopefully not, but it could be. This week we get with our good buddy Gunnar. He had a change in scenery, we'll call it. And if for those of you who don't know, Gunnar is a fantastic wild game chef. We know this as fact because he cooked for us. Facts. Me and Antonio. Eddie wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there for it, but for what he talked about, I have been looking forward to doing some recipes.
Yeah,
So.
he's a great dude. Just a normal guy. Found a passion and ran with it, and
it's a cool story
things,
to listen to. I asked you, or I think I asked Dan a little bit about it, and then you're like, well, just wait and hear about it, and then listen to Gunnar's story. Is pretty cool how he ended up where he's at.
Yeah, it's a cool dude, and it's fellow PA guy, so obviously it's a little cooler to see guys from PA make it.
Yeah,
We're that little square that nobody comes out of.
Yeah, except for us.
Yeah.
Well, I came
Well,
in for some reason.
we're breaking.
Why did you come here?
I came in here for some
Of
reason.
all the places you go, okay,
Pennsylvania,
we're gonna
Northeast.
go Pennsylvania.
Well, the funny part about all this is, if you haven't heard me talk, I have a little bit of an accent, and I come from South America, and to end up in the Poconos, it's sort of like a wow fucking thing. I don't know. I end up here because of my in-laws, pretty much.
Did you flip 2-3 coins?
No,
And said the best of two?
Where'd you come to first?
Miami,
And then you came. Okay, that makes sense. Miami makes sense.
Yeah. When I moved to the States, it was straight to Miami because my grandma been living here for 30 years, something like that.
Was that like a vacation spot for you guys? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes
And
sense.
then we escaped communism, and then we came here. Legally, you can look it up, motherfuckers.
He probably
You
knows.
are whiter than I've ever seen you.
I am the whitest Latin person there is.
Yeah.
And
And I'm not being racist or nothing, but like literally, Antonio, when I first met you,
Yeah.
you were a little darker than you are now, for sure.
Oh, probably.
Even though it's
Typically
wintertime.
speaking, I think
but-
not to ruin Gunnar's episode, but if you start something off by saying not to be racist, generally speaking,
Yes, that's
No,
right.
not.
going down that road.
Yeah. It's okay.
All right, we just got back from the outdoor show, which was cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was fun.
cool new products. Nothing
crazy.
extreme this
Nothing
year.
crazy.
No, there's only one or two things that tripped my trigger, which is better than last year, because last year I went into it looking for certain stuff, and I was completely disappointed.
Yeah. It was. We wanted to see the trophy line sticks. They didn't have them. I almost kind of wish they would have this show a little later because everything gets released at ATA and they don't have anything in stock yet.
So, yeah, that's kind of the only thing that annoys. I really like the outdoor show, but it's almost needs to be
Updated, upgraded. That's what I
yeah,
think.
and
Yeah.
placed at a better time of where you can see the product, because all this stuff's on the interwebs and
Yeah,
tells you
absolutely.
you can see this, but then you go to the first show that
The big show. Yeah.
a consumer is allowed to go to, and you don't get to see the stuff. You still have to look at it online, and it's just
Yeah.
meh.
Absolutely. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was fun. There was a decent amount of people.
Oh, we had
got
a
to
good
talk to some
time.
people. It was a
Yeah.
good time.
I mean, next thing you know, it's 2:30, and we got there at what 10?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, about that.
we covered ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a new piece of equipment to add to my
Ooh.
arsenal.
Hybrid arsenal.
Yeah.
Can we collab like we're in a group?
All right, guys, let's get you guys into episode 58. Enjoy. And we are live. Kind of. And we lost them.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh shit.
What's going on, dude?
What's up, guys? How the hell are you?
Oh, just living life in Pennsylvania as a non-trader of the state.
Hey, man, we're the same elevation here, and it's just as fucking cold. We just ain't got the snow.
And you probably got 3 times the amount of wind.
Holy fuck yeah, man. It almost blew me off the road the other day.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't aware,
Brandon.
there's going to be cursing in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to get down there?
Dude, it's a 18-hour drive. Well, for me. It's a 1,300-mile drive, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
So long. Did
It is.
you stop anywhere, or you just did it on one shot?
No, one straight shot, man.
Yeah,
Shit
yeah.
ton of caffeine and
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah,
podcasts.
I done trips like that from Miami to here to where we are, and it was like
Oof,
it's like
yeah.
it's like 21 hours, dude.
Oh,
Once you
yeah,
get to
miserable.
once you get to the final destination, I don't know what is it, that feeling of
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like, holy shit, I
Oh.
can't believe I will never do this again. Yeah. And then a couple years
Yeah.
pass by, and you're like, God damn, I gotta do this again.
Most
Yeah.
most I ever did was from Colorado 30
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
coming home because I just wanted to get
Ugh.
home.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
man.
right?
I took the
Yeah.
opposite approach as Gunner though. I did no caffeine.
Caffeine? Oh shit.
I just did all
Ew.
all protein and fats,
Ew, indeed.
Yeah.
and it worked because I was
thought you
afraid
were
of the
about to say
crash.
something like I just did amphetamines the whole time.
Well, as we were coming through, like, the beginning of Nebraska wasn't too bad. Have you been in Nebraska?
No, not yet.
Well, you're not missing anything. So, like, towards the end, and it takes forever to get across Nebraska.
Yeah.
But towards the end of Nebraska,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because you seen some trailers out there, and you're like, definitely meth. There's definitely meth there, and
100%.
could come in use right here.
That's hilarious.
Well, if you guys
Ugh.
don't recognize the voice, we got good old Gunnar on here. Gunnar, tell him the story. What happened?
Yeah. For the last almost 2 years or so, I've been on this kind of cooking journey, just trying to, make my way in the outdoor industry with cooking as well, teach people how to cook better wild game, everything like that, kind of highlight it more than your typical Italian marinated backstraps with the silver skin still on it and just junk. Ended up, through a bunch of hard work and stuff like that, got offered a position here at the Buffalo Nickel Lodge out in Kansas. And I mean, it is an absolute dream job. It is, 16 people a day, basically. I cook breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizer, and dessert. But it's whatever I want to do, whatever wild game I want to use. Basically, the menu is mine, and that's it. And it is an absolute dream come true right now.
Dude, that's awesome, man. And congratulations on sticking with it and all the hard work. There was a lot of hard work. Listen to the last 2 episodes we had with Gunnar on, and he kind of tells the story of, like, basically just kind of
Going in blind.
Yeah, going in blind and, taking
Yeah.
a job as a butcher to learn how to butcher for a little bit, like just making it happen. And look where you're at
Yeah,
now.
man. I mean, there's no more real American dream anymore. It's, hey, what can you learn how to do that can make your American dream? It's not, let me go work this, 40-year career job at a company and retire, and that's that,
Yeah, that's starting to fade away pretty quickly. If you work in the corporate world, you realize really quick that you are literally just a number.
Yep.
Yeah. Shit,
So-
I was in it and I left it to, I mean, now I work fucking 14, 15 hours a day compared to 8,
Yeah.
I love it.
I think, that's the thing, man. Like, when you do what you love, it doesn't matter how long you work.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good. So tell us, now that you're in Kansas, and if you experience Kansas, would you move back to Pennsylvania?
Oh, dude, I haven't moved out of PA yet.
I
I'll
know,
tell you that.
I know.
No, man, it's cool here. I got to see what the deer hunting's like. If it ain't shit, then PA is where it's at for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your schedule like, Gunnar? You said you're not full-time in Kansas?
No, I'll be here right now till March. I will go home. I'm gonna cook at Bo Martonic's whitetail scouting camp again in March. Then I will be back out here. Really, I can kind of float back and forth right now. The ultimate goal, though, is kind of get out here full time and see what I can actually do with a real kitchen and, not just my house out here, but see
Yeah.
what we can do. And, eventually, I don't know what'll happen. Maybe I'm here full time. Maybe I go to another ranch, see what happens. But right now I don't see an end to me leaving here,
Right. When you're cooking up whatever you're going to be cooking up for Bo, can you tell him to send out, like, some of us have slow internet, so by the time the shit loads, it's sold out already.
Oh, no, it just sells out that quick.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to
Yeah.
figure some sort of, he's got to be in it for everyone, right? Not just the people with the
Yeah.
5G shit.
Right, yeah,
He's gotta-
it's crazy, man.
He's got to be thinking about the guys with the 56K dial-up,
yeah, the guys that live in rural PA that are hunters.
Yeah, like all them guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Jerseynites pick up all the spots before we get a chance to do it.
Yeah, nobody likes Jersey.
Well, we know that.
I think there might still be some tickets left, though, too. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there might be right now.
No shit. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. So how many people do you cook for there?
Last year was about 40. This year, I'm not quite sure what the numbers would be. Probably around the same 40. It's about 20 to 30 class people, and then about 10 or so presenters.
Okay. When you oh, sorry, go ahead, buddy.
No, you go ahead, bro.
When you're going into a cook when there's 30, 40, 50 people, are you planning to like each meal to feed 40 people, or you do break it down so there's several meals that'll feed like 40 people with like, 8, 9, 10 different meals, but everybody gets a little bit kind of deal?
Nope, I do it all one big meal.
Okay.
I'll build a cohesive dish and then just scale up my recipes to fit that amount, whether it's burgers and mac and cheese, or I think, what did I do last year? I did birria tacos, I think, at one point. There's just a whole ton of stuff I can do that it's easy to scale. It's the same recipes, you make it 2 or 3 times instead of 1 time.
Right.
So
Yeah, I was always curious on how that kind of worked out.
yeah, no, it's, and I've been trying to look at some more, smaller meal buffet style things. And I think with the way that I like to cook, they don't suit my cooking style. It's because I like the plate very nice. I like to, build a really cohesive dish with flavor and texture and, everything kind of like that. And I think the more, hey, here's 8 or 9, you get a sample of each, that doesn't really just flow with how I like to cook.
Right. Hey, I mean, that's the most important part, man. Like, you got to make it work for you.
Yep.
Because I have pretty much faith in you that anything you cook's going to be delicious.
That's what they say, man. I'm still trying to do better every time, though. I tell you what.
I have a request. I need you to perfect a recipe for me. What
is it?
Beaver burritos.
All right, I can do that.
All right, I appreciate it. Make it happen.
We'll send you some beaver in March when you're back here.
Yeah, do it up, man. Dude, I'll tell you right now, I think I told you guys this, maybe the first time I was on too, I've been wanting to try it. Beaver prosciutto with the hindquarters.
No shit.
I guess.
Do you cure it the same way? Like 12 months?
Yeah. Yep. I guess some dude basically like went to try it, did a salt cured, did all that, and then just kind of forgot about it. And I think it was 9 months he did his.
Yeah.
And he said it was one of the best things he's ever eaten in his entire life.
Well, so doesn't Beaver have a gland in his hind that you have to cut before?
Yeah, you have to cut it out. It produces castor oil, which oddly enough is also used to make imitation vanilla flavoring.
Yeah. We were having this discussion the other day. But where is it in the hind quarter? That gland.
I think it is. I think it's very close to the exit region, you could say, because you can pop that gland out of the cloaca and have it excrete castor oil onto you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Prosciutto it is. What's the temperature? 36 degrees?
Shit, I don't know, man. I got to go back and find where I found that at. And
God
try
damn it, Gunnar. Come on.
I'm sorry, man. You know how much shit I cook in a day?
No, I bet. I'm just trying
you came out to meet us at, where the hell were we? Elk, looking for elk, and he just cooked the whole time.
Yeah. That's what I love, though, man.
Not good for if you're trying to get in shape. It is good for Eddie, though, because he could use some weight. We were just looking at if you ever want to feel, I don't even know how this makes you feel, but we were looking at the body mass index thing that the government says you're supposed to weigh.
It's the worst.
I cry at mine. It says I'm fucking obese.
Yeah, I'm fucking obese. Everybody in this room is obese except Eddie. But
yeah.
I don't think these people have seen an obese person. I don't think these people have walked to Walmart yet.
I don't think you can be a size 13 and get down to 165 pounds as a 6'2" human. It doesn't.
Right. You're gonna look like a freaking door.
Yeah. Like an L bracket. Oh man. So the beaver burritos.
Yeah.
How are you gonna cook? Right, just raw from the head, from the dome right now. How are you gonna make these beaver burritos next level?
All right, dude, I got you. So, beaver is not, like when I think of how to cook that, right? I'm like, okay, what does beaver eat that it's going to taste like? You know what I mean? Most times you can find a lot of birch around water, just that's how it naturally is, right? So it might have that little bit of be able to tie in with some mint, some wintergreen, something like that if you're dealing with a black birch or a yellow birch, right?
Oh, so okay.
So
Yep.
I that immediately takes me non-traditional burrito, right? I'm not going Mexican with this at all, right?
Hold on. No, keep going. I'm excited. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. So I would probably I would take the hindquarters for the most part, and I'm going to confit them in, like olive oil or something like that. Or if I'm feeling frisky and I have it, like bear fat, you know what I mean? That you rendered out and stuff like that. But I'm going to confit in there, probably do some garlic, quite kind of heavy on the herbs, kind of French, make this French style. So that way it'll shred towards the end, right?
Okay.
Then, pending how that turns out, I would smoke it for a little bit, right? Just get some deeper flavors into it. But then it's going to go into, the burrito with probably like a chimichurri, maybe a little bit, but maybe with mint in it, right? So that way it has that little bit of flavor, but then like fresh apple and fresh white cheddar in there too.
That sounds
give it
fucking
a-
fantastic.
Yeah, all you
Yeah.
fucking cocksuckers were making fun of me laughing last episode.
Well, because I was thinking Mexican with this, and it was just like wasn't really doing it for me.
So last
but-
week's episode, which didn't
Right.
air yet, so you didn't have an opportunity to listen to it, but we talked about we had a
Yeah.
guy on about trapping, right? And
Okay.
I just brought up beaver burritos, and everybody started laughing at me.
Yeah.
Look at us now. Thanks.
I'm still gonna
Thanks to
laugh.
Gunner. Everybody's drooling over.
Confit beaver burrito.
No one's ever said that before,
No. Dude, now I want a beaver. Man.
right? Oh, dude, we're making this happen. I have
Ugh.
never been so excited.
Yeah. You guys get a trap. We're going to make this happen.
Well, we have a beaver lease.
We'll
Ooh.
donate.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna be the donator here for beaver.
Yeah. I'll
donate.
take it.
We can
You'll get
barter.
tacos to burritos out of it, either one.
We can barter. You're in Kansas. You need beaver.
Well,
Yeah.
don't be surprised if like 25 cell cams just show up on your front door
Yeah.
and a nice little note.
So are they letting you? Are they letting you hunt on that ranch that you're working at?
Yeah, we'll get there. Right now we kind of do some cleanup hunts for pheasant. But ultimately my goal is to kind of move into, some of the younger scrub bucks that we're not going to want to present to clients, your smaller 4 or 6 points that are getting older and stuff.
Yeah.
Going out and taking them, early season or something like that. And then I can use those in,
Your meals.
Like all
and
the
stuff.
menu.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Same with the pheasants that, we clean up or any ducks that, clients don't want and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm free to use that in whatever meals I want.
And you said that you do mostly pheasant and waterfowl, right?
Right now, yeah, but we're basically going to be open to whatever game is in season.
Yeah.
We're going to hunt it,
All right. With
So we're
waterfowl,
planning
you're
on
gonna
turkey.
have. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I say with waterfowl, you're gonna have so much meat, you're not gonna be able to do anything with it.
Yeah, we're kind of already there. We're like we have a lot of duck, and like what do we do with it all,
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna experiment with like some duck prosciutto and doing some charcuterie boards with that.
No shit. I tried duck prosciutto. With,
Yeah.
I think we had this conversation with you
we did.
with the wood
Yeah.
with the wood dog. That shit was
Yeah.
like no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up. It was
Yeah.
a wood duck.
Yeah, that's what you said the last time, I think too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, you have speckle geese over there. Have you tried that shit yet?
I have not yet. No.
Dude, do me a favor. Next time you get one, try it, bro. I think that's my favorite
Yeah?
goose, bro. So far,
Really?
out of
Okay.
out of Canadians and snowy, I think speckle is my favorite.
Okay. How'd you do it? How'd you prepare it?
Somebody just made it like a regular steak when I was over there. I just ate a little, and
okay.
I was just like, damn, that shit's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Okay.
yeah.
So, me and old Gunner were texting back and forth. Eddie, you want some shine?
Yeah, I'll have a sippy.
Sorry if you're here, Gunnar. We have some homemade blackberry moonshine.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wait.
All right.
What can we make with that?
Bad decisions.
Yeah, I was
Bad
gonna say a
decisions.
mess.
Well,
A mess.
let's start here.
No, dude. First thing that came to mind was like a nice coffee grilled like backstrap where you make like a blackberry reduction sauce, but hit it with some of that moonshine too.
And
It's like-
for the listeners, like,
I got some like gritty. I don't know if I was like sugary like shit off of it.
there's chunks of blackberry in there.
Well, I got some of it, and it's
It could have
like,
been.
Yo,
For the listeners, Gunner's literally just making this shit off the top of his head. We did not have any conversation about anything that we've talked about so far.
No, yeah, I'm fucking laying in my bed right now.
I don't even believe you after the beaver burrito incident, but it really happened. You really threw me off when you were like, "Oh, we're not going to go traditional." I didn't know there was another option.
Not Mexican, basically.
But yeah,
So the only thing that was Mexican is the fucking tortilla.
the
tortilla.
tortilla.
The tortilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what we did talk about today was ground. We want to talk about just all things ground today. We're getting into.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's the end of January. When this airs, it'll be the beginning of February. A lot of guys the seasons are wrapping up. You know, hopefully their freezers are full. Did somebody just die?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're good. I'm close. I got my beer out my window right now because it's cold outside.
My man. You know, people their freezers are full. They got some. Most of the time, they might even have some leftover ground, or there's excess meat that they want to turn into ground. That seems to be what everybody has, depending on who you are. Leftovers is ground. So let's just go into it. I don't know what your top recipes maybe that you like to do with burger. You know what? Actually, let's start from the beginning. How do you from the when the meat's on the carcass? How do you produce your ground?
Gotcha. So with venison, right? Unlike beef or something, venison pretty much has no fat through the meat at all, right? So I will stand by this till the day I die. If you do not grind in pork or beef fat or bacon with your venison, you're fucking it up, right? It has to have fat because that will hold it together and that will bind it. Personally, I like a 70-30 ratio for mine, right? However, if I'm doing something more like hot dogs, I go for like a 60-40 ratio, you know, lean meat to fat. You can do 80-20 if you want to. If you're trying to be a health nut and you don't want any fat, go ahead and don't grind fat in it, but it's going to suck when you cook it.
Mm-hmm. It just dries out, right?
Yeah, it just dries out. It gets crumbly. It doesn't hold together. No, I'm here.
I think. Hold on a second, Gunnar. I think you're gonna have to move back to where you were before. It's cutting off.
I haven't moved.
Oh, shit.
Really? It sounds like you're a robot.
Open the window.
It's been closed the whole time.
Well,
way to go, guys! You
this
really just hurt his feelings.
Nah, he'll be back.
Saying he sounds like a robot.
Yeah, it did sound like a robot. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I just incorporate bacon on that ground beef that I have.
There you go.
Maybe it'll taste just like bacon.
Bacon.
Do that, or just turn it into like chorizo or
Maybe. I don't know.
some kind of crazy ass Italian stuff.
I'm gonna have to see what I do.
So, are you losing weight in preparation for when we go video?
That was my dinner. That was my dinner tonight.
That's nice. I can eat like 17 of those.
Now, when you cook wild game, how come you don't take photos like that? Because that's like perfect.
Well, it's chicken. Chicken's not wild.
It could be.
If you give me some pheasant, Antonio, I'll make it up.
I actually have a bag of pheasant.
I got
We
plenty
should
of
make
pheasants.
something.
I have pheasants too.
That's the thing.
Text me or something?
Like I enjoy the wild game, but sometimes it sucks because you don't have much of certain stuff. Like so, I just debreasted my ducks because since I got them from outside, they unthawed. But dude, you don't get diddly off of them things.
Dude.
It's morsels. Like a widgeon. Literally, it's like the size of a dino nuggie.
Yeah.
Muzzy would love it because it's
Just one bite.
yeah.
Just one bite. Well,
But it's like because then you try and do something with it, and it's like,
yeah, I got you. We can go for pheasant next week.
yeah.
I'll tell you to go tomorrow, but I work tomorrow.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you what you're doing if you wanted to take a walk with me.
Yeah, I would. I would have, but
Yeah.
I work tomorrow. I work today. I work tomorrow.
Oh, that's why you couldn't, because you were planning on going ice fishing with your cousin or some shit? Like
Yeah. Well, brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah. I would have taken a walk. Could have taken the dog, get some pheasants and belt, and that place.
Bumfuck Egypt.
Yeah, that place or the other place.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a walk up
Oh, to see this?
to look for. I gotta grab 2 cameras. They died, and then
Where? By you?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
up on up where I caught my otter last year.
Oh, okay.
And then while I'm up there, I'm gonna do some quick scouting. I want to get in before this rain hits and washes a lot out.
Yeah.
You got cameras up there right now?
Oh yeah, they died a while ago though because of the cold.
Oh, no
I
shit.
tried to put regular alkaline because I was being cheap.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's what
I
happened.
thought you were talking about the new spot where I told you I saw that otter.
No, that'll be
There you
next
are.
week.
Oh, he's back.
You're gonna wait for that?
I'm back.
For that thing to just melt completely.
The wind must have
Okay.
been blowing pretty heavy over there, huh?
Must have been, man. Knocked the cell phone signal right out of the air.
Blew the service out.
Yeah.
What the hell were we talking about? Oh,
So-
grinding. What you
yeah.
were grinding into your meat.
Last thing I heard was 60-40 for hot dogs.
Yeah. Yep. I like a little fattier for hot dogs there. Now it really just comes down to there has to be some sort of fat in ground meat to help it bond. You know, if you want to do a meatloaf, if you want to do burgers or something like that, if you just want it to chew good, it has to have fat in it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When you cut in pork, what part of the pig are you cutting in?
So kind of the way I was taught in, the butchering side of things, pretty much the straight pork butt, which comes from the front shoulder, your Boston butt, stuff like that. And we would do, a 1-to-1 ratio for that because there's still quite a bit of meat in there, but it is still very fatty.
Right.
So we just do straight 1-to-1, which really helps extend how much meat you're getting too. It basically doubles it for dirt cheap.
Right. Well, now, what's your thoughts on? Some people are like, "Oh, yeah, that's not wild game anymore because you got pork in it." What's your thoughts on that? That was a pretty good.
I want to know who talks like that.
Yeah. Without being too expletive filled, I'm just gonna say they're wrong.
Oh, that's
it.
good. I thought you were gonna say fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
No, I mean I could throw every word in the book at them, but it comes down to
Yeah.
they're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I get it. You're like, oh, I want to know where my food comes from and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
do you want to suffer when you eat it? Because that's what you're doing right now. It sucks, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's almost like people. I don't know. It's like people who do CrossFit. They just gotta tell you that they do CrossFit. Like nobody cares. You know?
Yeah.
Like vegans,
Yeah, them too.
Yeah.
Saddle hunters. They're all
Yeah.
the same. They're all just annoying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, the reason I bring that up is they had a sale by me on pork loins, and I was curious on
Okay.
on how that would be cutting into some, maybe even sausage.
I did that this year.
Pork
Yeah.
loin.
Yeah, because the guy I worked with
Tenderloins or loins?
Yeah.
The
That's what I was gonna.
backstrap.
Oh, okay. So loins.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. And
I mean, it depending on how they're trimmed, there's still a lot of fat on there too. So
yeah,
Yeah, there's a little bit in the packages.
yeah. So
No, nothing
Yeah.
like a shoulder, like you were saying.
no, yeah, I mean, some of the fat caps on the shoulders are an inch thick.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So you would go 1-to-1 cutting it with tenderloin? Pork tenderloin?
Oh boy. No, I'd probably go like a 1.5 to 1 on that, just because there is still quite a bit of fat on top of that loin if you're getting a fat on loin. But that loin meat itself is pretty lean from pork.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to we'll run it, see what happens.
Well, I gotta fucking do something with my ground meat from that deer, so I'm gonna do the pork butt type of thing.
Yeah.
Pork butt. Pork butt.
So we got cutting it with pork, cutting it with. Did you say beef?
Yeah. Beef fat.
Yeah.
Beef fat. Yeah.
That's like my
That
favorite.
is. Yeah, mine too. I mean that is more in the traditionalist mindset to me than pork would be. You know, beef fat, it's still in the ungulate, so it has hooves. It's red meat, just like venison. It just has a little bit of a beefy flavor to it compared to if it was just straight up venison. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're having trouble finding beef fat here. Well, Dan is.
Yeah.
Go find your local butcher.
He
Dude, I've
tried.
been to 3 of them, and all of them looked at me and were like, "Nah, you ain't getting that."
Wow.
Yeah,
What a bunch of dicks.
that's what I said.
Man, we like at my old shop, we can't get rid of it. Like we freeze it because people won't buy it.
Really? I even
Yeah.
had Emily ask because I thought I was just getting,
Oh yeah.
the
That's
cold
true.
shoulder because I'm a dude, and so I'm like, ask her if they got beef. They
Yeah.
didn't have any. They wouldn't even sell to her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep trying.
Did you wear Craving Wild sweatshirt?
Hey,
I'm assuming I probably had a
Ooh.
Craving Wild t-shirt on or hoodie.
dude, I know a place where I bet you could find some actually.
Costco.
Nah, man, the internet.
Oh yeah.
Good point. Ooh,
Go to-
Wagyu.
Go
Yeah,
to
like-
Amazon.
Wagyu fat.
Who was it? Who the hell was it? It's called like Wild Fork
Oh,
Foods
yeah,
or something, right?
I buy from that shit all the time.
Dude, so they had a deal going, right? They were like, hey, if you spend $50, you get free shipping, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm ordering some bone marrow, right? And I was like, I got 2 bags already. I was like, what's 2 or 3 more? Not thinking of anything. And I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I'll pick up like some Brazilian cheese bread,
Yeah.
right? I didn't know it that these bags were like 8 pounds of bone marrow each for like $6.
That's awesome.
So I had like 6 bags of just bone marrow. But dude, I ate bone marrow like every freaking day for like 6 months, basically.
That's fucking hilarious. That's where I get my my blood sausage and my Spanish sausage from that place.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's a good spot, man. If you have Wild Fork Foods, that's a good spot to buy meat, man. Their
Yeah.
hanger steak is fucking killer.
Is it, dude? I just got a skirt steak at Aldi's the other day,
Yeah,
and it was the worst steak I've had in my life.
Hey, Wild Fork has banging skirt steak too.
Good,
Yeah.
because I'm in the mood for
Yeah.
one. And like, the big difference between it is the inside skirt versus the outside
Yeah.
skirt. The inside skirt is a little bit thicker and shorter, and it's just not tender at all. And I'm pretty sure that's what Aldi's put in their fucking package.
Yeah.
Because I cooked this thing to the absolute perfection, and it chewed like a freaking rubber band.
Damn.
Yeah, I was pretty unhappy.
You
at
know what
that
bothers
point.
me about skirt steak, and this is the Hispanic coming out of me, okay? And I apologize to anybody
Yeah.
that's listening. But what the fuck are you charging me $18 a pound for a fucking skirt
Dude,
steak
right?
when I can go to fucking Publix in Miami and get one for $5 fucking bucks a pound? Like, what kind of shit
Exactly.
is this?
Yeah.
White people.
Right.
Sorry.
Triggered.
$18 a pound. What, like, that's one of the cheapest fucking pieces of meat that you can buy. Why are you selling me $18?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
It pisses me off.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. The Cubans down there, bro, they'll sell you a fucking half a cow of skirt steak for $5. You go to you go to like any like bakery, any Cuban bakery in Miami, and ask for like a steak sandwich. It's 99% is gonna be skirt steak, and it's a whole fucking like panini size. It's like almost a whole skirt steak,
Ooh.
and it's like $5 for the sandwich.
Craziness.
I hate it.
Yo, when are you going back to Miami?
I go every year, man.
Yeah, let me know when, because, like, I'll rent a car for you to hold this shit back.
Underground skirt steak operation here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, this every time I go to anywhere, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some skirt steak, $18. I'm like, this is more expensive than a ribeye. A ribeye is like
Right,
a ribeye
yeah.
is like $15 a pound. Why is skirt steak
Yeah.
18?
Why is hanger $18, $20 a pound?
I don't know.
Dude, yeah. You know what they haven't caught on to yet, though? Is flat
Yeah,
iron.
no,
shh.
I almost just aggressively cursed at you, Gunnar, and I apologize.
Flat. The forbidden meat is so fucking good.
Flat iron is the best, and it's like $5.
It's like $5 a
meat.
pound.
I get it.
I heard
time.
this guy talking about chuck
Roast?
chuck roast, and grilling it like a regular ribeye, and it's apparently delicious because it's full of
Yeah.
fat too.
Yep.
We'll have to try that.
And Denver steak too.
What's a
steak
Denver
is real
steak?
good. How do I put this? So your flat iron comes from they both come from the shoulder,
Okay.
right? So when people refer to like a blade steak or something like that, the blade is talking about the shoulder blade, right? So a flat iron comes from the outside of that, meaning towards like the outside of the animal. You know, it's right next to the skin. The Denver steak is just on the other side of the scapula itself, basically. It's a little muscle tucked in back there.
That has a lot of. I'm trying to think of like when I butcher deer. I feel like that's about a quarter inch, about a quarter inch thick, about 3 inches wide, and it
on deer,
has a shit ton of tendons in it, or like silver skin, I should say.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, if you know how to work around that silver skin. Same with flat iron, right? So when you get flat irons off a cow, the muscle itself that it comes from has a big piece of gristle running through it. And what butchers used to do was just cut that, vertically straight down and call them boneless short ribs, right? But there'd be a big old piece of gristle in it, almost like how backstrap has when people don't cut the silver skin off, right? And they just butterfly it open. So what they found out though was if you come in, you can fillet a steak off of each side of that gristle, and that's how you get flat irons. You can do the same thing on the back side with the silver skin with the Denver steak.
I might have to try that. Have you ever tried to do flat irons out of a deer?
Yeah, and they're like, my knife is thicker than them.
They're tiny, but they're good.
Yeah, man, they're good, but
they're small.
Yeah.
That's good though. Anyways.
So I'm having a hard time finding beef for less than $30 a pound, and I'm not really too excited about it.
On the internet? Oh, that's fucking expensive.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is.
You're not looking at the right. You gotta go to the dark web, man. You can buy anything there.
And you go to the dark web on the internet just so you can buy beef fat, not do anything else. It's just beef fat. We're gonna have to go to those butchers, man. We gotta. Next time I go to Costco, I'm gonna ask them.
There's $10 a pound, and it'll be $40 to ship it.
Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah.
All right, so we got the animal, we got it ground up. We're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing beef.
Yeah.
So I like doing beef, like pre-making burgers or like packets that I'm gonna make out of burger, and doing it with the beef fat, and then like sausage and stuff. I still keep it with the pork fat. I feel like that. I don't know. It seems like it just goes better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, go to a store right now and buy a beef sausage versus a pork sausage. The pork one's going to be better. I don't know why. I don't know, what exactly happens with pork that makes it taste better, or if it's just like a somatic thing where we're just like, sausage should be pork.
Right. It could be. Yeah. It's just been, ingrained in our brain since day one.
Yeah.
Is there anything like other weird shit that you don't, or that you do? I'm sorry, that you do put in grind, or that you have put in grind?
I mean, it really depends on what you're looking for. Like I've done straight up bacon in there, which bacon can get a little weird too because there's already a preservative and it is smoked, so that will start to spread to the meat and make it gray like really quick. But it's still fine to eat, like there's no issue with it. But people will get kind of grossed out because they're like, why is this one dark red and this one's gray and they're both raw still? It's because of the pink curacao in the bacon that will cause that. But flavor-wise, I like that for breakfast sausage. I use a lot of bacon for breakfast sausage.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good one. I always throw in, when I was younger, we had a guy who couldn't eat pork, and we would grind in mushrooms into his ground, and it same thing. It just holds moisture, and it worked well for him.
Well, the flavor you get from that, man, I must.
What do you use, like portobellos?
No, we were cheap as fuck. The white ones.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, now probably like the baby bellas or something or whatever.
I was waiting for you to say canned ones.
Not that. Not that.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Listen, if you can get it at Dollar General, it shouldn't be going in your ground.
Dude, right? Dude, so down south, right? They don't have them up in PA yet. They have like Dollar General plus grocery, right? And you can buy like burger and chicken and shit. And I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go into that Dollar General anymore because you're selling meat. Like, I don't know what the hell that is.
It's funny you say that. The
Meow.
Dollar General next to my house just got produce.
Yeah, we got. There's one. There's some
Really?
produce at the one next to
Is
my
there?
house. Yeah.
Oh, so it must be all of them around here then.
Woo! Yeah, no happening.
And there's a Dollar General every
No.
mile and a half.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Dude, right? Dude, I think I looked it up. Well, it was a couple years ago. I was going down the Total Archery Challenge with Kenny Kane. And the same thing. Like, we counted Dollar Generals on the way down, and there was like 24 in like a 3-hour drive.
That's stupid.
So I was like, I wonder how many there are in like the U.S. There's like 18,000 Dollar Generals in the U.S.
That's insane. And if you think about the money that's pulling for
Right?
whoever owns that shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you think the Amazon guy's the richest dude in the
Right?
world?
Dollar General's OG.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. He just
That's
knows how
it.
to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy on Instagram that makes a meme about fucking Dollar General. It's like this guy going into town is like, so how many people have been killed here? 3? Perfect. This is a good spot for this Dollar General. And then he's like, you say there's a Dollar General in the block next door. This is even better. I'm like, that's the fucking so true, man.
It really is.
Can't go anywhere without seeing 2 or 3. It's like the new Starbucks or poor people Starbucks.
Yeah.
Dude, it really is, yeah. Dude, just wait till DG start having like a coffee shop
Jesus.
inside.
It's
Like
gonna be
Target,
fucking
you know?
fancy and shit. It's gonna be wonderful, man.
Oh my God.
That's where people are gonna hang out. The Dollar General.
Yeah.
It's hanging out at the Dollar General. Oh my God.
Oh, you know there's going to be some old timers sitting at the cafe little thing
They'll
there in
definitely have
DG.
3G LTE for you.
Yeah. Been coming here for 50 years to get my coffee every morning.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, back to grind. So we got the grind. You choose whatever the hell you feel as though you should put into your grind. Are you grinding it once? You grinding it twice? You grinding it big holes first, little holes first? Are you grinding it 2 big holes? How are you doing it? I don't remember the measurements, so I just say big holes, little
All
holes
right.
because I'm incompetent.
That's fine. That works. So I'm a little hole guy, honestly, right? There are occasions for the big holes.
Hold on.
Eddie. Sorry, he's
What
making
time is
fucking.
I did not do
Terrible
anything.
God. He looked at me and winked and then stuck his tongue out. What am I supposed to do?
I did not do that, by the way. But there was some funny eye contact.
Anyways, little
All right,
hole.
grinding.
I was set
You
up
were.
with a family.
I truly apologize.
Yeah.
Between beavers and
All right.
little holes.
I prefer the I like the small grind plate. That's just what I roll with, unless
bet it
I
is.
am doing like a
Stop it.
Sorry, you were cutting out a little bit, so I
Stop
just figured
it.
I'd make it more awkward. Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
Great. So unless I'm doing like a salami or a cured meat, I go with the little grind plate, right? The big one is better for bigger chunks of fat and stuff like that. So little wise though, if I'm doing a sausage that I'm going to put into like a casing, once grind. If I'm doing burger, I twice grind. If I'm doing hot dogs, I triple grind.
Okay, so you don't even use the big whole plate at all.
No, honestly, not really. Because if I'm grinding it, like I want it as fine as possible.
Right. Okay.
You know.
Interesting. I might have to try that because I've
Yeah.
done it the same way. That's just how I was shown. Right. We do the big hole and then the little hole plate for
Yeah.
pretty much everything. And then sausages, we started doing the big hole twice to give it like a little bit more like brats. You know how brats are like more coarse. And we like that, but I'm gonna
Yep.
try the two, especially for like bologna. I feel like bologna would be good with the 2 little holes.
Probably.
Bologna, I would triple grind that actually.
You would triple grind for for ring bologna.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because essentially, bologna is a large version of a hot dog, right?
Right.
So what you need to happen in a hot dog, though, is the emulsification.
Mhm.
And now there's a chemical. I don't want to say chemical because that sounds bad to put into food, right? It's a compound called tripolyphosphate. It is a binder for meats, right? It's in pretty much any cured hot dog, ground sausage thing you could find, right? And it takes very, very little, like one teaspoon could probably do upwards of 20 pounds of meat, right, to hold it all together when it's in cases.
Damn.
Holy
Um,
shit.
that stuff is, honest to God, like the magic trick for getting that snap on hot dogs, for getting your ring bologna to stay together and not crumble and everything like that. But all of that fat still needs to be emulsified within that ground meat. And from what I found, no matter what grinder I'm using, whether it's commercial Hobart grinder or it's your Cabela's brand, 8th horsepower grinder that takes 40 minutes to grind a pound of beef, triple grind is the way to go for hot dogs and ring bologna and summer sausage and all of that. And I think what that does for it too, it just gives it a better
740.
final texture, and it eats more like something you would buy in the store.
So you're not a little hole guy, huh? You're just a big hole guy?
I said little hole guy. I was like, yeah.
Y'all there?
I could not contain myself when I was a child. When he just threw it up there, and I just had to hit it or swing anyway.
So we're going to cut it, or we're going to keep a conversation and then bring him on?
I mean, we can continue to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Well, let people. This was a short intermission.
Hello.
I'm back.
Damn.
Back again.
I don't know what
Windy.
the hell happened, dude. Like, legit, I'm in my room. I have full service right now. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You got to get you some Wi-Fi's.
Is that PA membership you have on your phone?
It probably is, dude. I have worse service at my house than here.
That's funny shit, man.
Yeah, it's that area code, and Kansas is like, no.
No, you're giving away too many secrets.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're a foreigner? Yeah, you don't have cell phone service here.
Pretty much so.
All right, what were we talking about?
So,
Ground
Three
meat,
grinder,
triple-
little hole.
yeah,
Little
yeah.
whole triple grind.
Summer sausage,
Yeah.
ring bologna, hot
Yep.
dogs.
So what that does to me, it gives it a better final texture compared, like, it is more closer to something you would buy in a store that you're making homemade and making out of venison compared to, some redneck down the road says he makes summer sausage and it's just nothing but like chopped up freaking venison and a little bit of fat in there,
Yeah, absolutely. We all have that butcher down the road.
Oh
Got a
yeah,
couple
the
of
one
them.
that's in and out, quick, get it done, and here's your shitty final product.
Well, Sir Antonio over here has got. Well, I don't say the name of the place,
I won't.
but you don't have nice things to say about it.
I mean, it was good. It was good. It's just the product didn't come out as
What annoyed you the most?
the size of my sticks.
Did they have the bone in the center?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. So the steaks are like maybe a quarter of an inch thick.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I said. I saw them. I was like,
That's-
no. Like I mean, like
Oh.
did I have
No.
to?
What are you
Did
gonna
I have
do
to
with them?
specify that I didn't want it? I'm gonna fucking put the cast iron as hot as can possibly put it, and then just be like, and then eat it, like almost like beef tartare or
Damn.
something. What else can you do with a quarter of an inch venison steak?
Grind it.
Jerky.
Jerky.
I can
Jerky.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's a lot of fucking jerky, though. Jesus Christ.
Dude, yeah, who gives a shit?
Well,
It's
you'll
jerky.
watch your
It's good
mouth.
forever.
Sorry.
Once you're done with the jerky, you'll end up with 6 pieces.
Oh,
bruh.
This is turning into
Holy
quite
fuck,
the
did I
situation.
lose you
here.
guys again?
yeah. So jerky.
Jerky.
Jerky. I can probably make some jerky. I'm gonna try to cook it and see how it goes. It's probably gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Or, how about this?
He's back.
Back.
I smash it, right,
Uh-huh.
to tenderize it, and then do like a fried chicken, but like be fried steak.
There you
Maybe
go.
that'll work.
Oh,
Try
you
that
can
out.
do.
Okay.
What's the German
Country fried steak.
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel. There you go.
Schnitzel.
That'd be good.
Ooh.
That'd be
Maybe.
real good.
Maybe I can do that.
Dude.
Schnitzel is
Yeah.
the shitzel.
It is. It is very good.
Hey. That's my next tattoo.
Schnitzel or schnitzel is the shitzel?
Schnitzel is a schnitzel.
T-shirt.
Yeah, T-shirt.
Yes.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah. So I'll probably do that. I'm gonna try it to see how good it tastes because he cut all my hindquarters in 1/4 of an inch steak, and I was like, man, that sucks.
Ugh.
I was thinking about putting it on the crock pot, but I think it's too thin and it will be just mush more than anything.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh. What's the one where they pound out and you roll a pickle in it?
The
Pickle.
hell are you talking about?
Jalapeno popper?
No.
The
No.
thing that I know.
Gunnar, you know what I'm
Starts
talking
with an R. Yeah.
Yeah, right at, oh my god.
Rouladen.
Rouladen, that's it.
Interesting.
You do
Yeah.
that with that too.
Yeah.
No.
Or some Berjol.
Well, you lost me now.
Yeah.
What the hell's brojol?
Take the pickle thing and make it Italian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like braised in tomato sauce, stuffed with like breadcrumbs, maybe some walnuts on the inside, but some Parmesan and stuff like that, and rolled up and tied and braised in tomato.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's delicious too. But
Yeah.
Trying to get a bigger picture so the guys can see the rouladen.
That's
that
not
looks,
bad.
That looks tasty.
Yeah.
I was thinking too, if you want to go German, do like a sauerbraten with that too.
That could be too. I gotta see what I do. I'm just pissed off. I haven't even tried one, so it might not be
As bad as yeah.
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 What I hate is when you ask for steaks, and I mean this has never happened to me, but it's happened to some people that I know, and they literally just take the hind quarter and just run it through the bandsaw,
Oh yeah.
and you get all the different parts in the bone,
Yeah.
and it cooks
Dude,
like
that
shit.
is- that is why I do what I do now, because I hate getting that from a butcher.
Yes.
Like, that is my pet peeve. Like, nobody wants to eat that. It's 4 different fucking muscles
Yep.
that don't cook the same.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, this was my
And
first
one of
time
them-
doing this, so live
Oh,
and learn.
yeah.
Live
Yeah,
and
well-
learn.
Yeah, you'll be all right though.
It just clicked with me.
Well-
I know why they do that. Because
You know how
if you have like a
fast
family
it
of
is? Yeah.
4, the dad likes it rare, the son likes it medium rare, the mom likes it medium, and the daughter likes it well done.
Well,
So you
Yeah.
cook the steak, get them all.
let me tell you something, okay? There's a saying in South America.
Oh boy.
Do I have to?
No.
Okay.
You don't have to say anything. Pretty much, I don't even know how to translate it exactly. But pretty much, the dog and the kids get the shitty fucking meat, and the dad and the mom are the only ones eating the filet mignon. So I don't give a shit if my kid likes it medium rare or not. She ain't getting a piece of my venison. She's gonna get some
Can I
fucking
quote you on that?
yeah, she's gonna get some chalk.
The
bucket.
dogs and the kids get the shit.
Yeah. Because they're not gonna taste it. They're not gonna feel the flavor and all the things that you did.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
they
that's
like
true.
They like dino nuggets.
It's good.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
That's
Dino nuggets.
That's a good point.
So the dog and the kids get the shitty meat. Amen.
I don't know,
Amen.
dude, my dog
I
eats
like
better than I do.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. All right. So
All right. Yeah,
We
ground meat.
we went over the different kind of grind patterns there.
Yeah.
Let's just go through a couple like breakfast style dishes that would include grind.
Yeah. So for a breakfast style dish, you're going to want something more like a breakfast sausage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That to me is a singular grind thing that will crumble really well if you need it to crumble, but you can also still form a patty out of it if need be. Dude, honestly, like my breakfast sausage recipe is the most simple thing in the world. It's salt, pepper, sage, and red pepper flake, and that's it.
No shit. You throw a lot of people don't like sage.
I love it. Like that. I don't know why I like it so much, but I grew up and I was like, I want breakfast sausage with sage in it, and that's all I get now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of fennel, not sage.
Oh yeah. I don't. I like fennel. It's an Italian sausage. I do know people that are like, I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I personally hate like the actual. I don't even know what to call it, but the actual like fennel that you would like cut up and cook type of deal. It tastes like black licorice to me, and I
Yes, it
hate
does.
black
Yeah,
licorice.
Really? I've never had that.
Yeah.
Isn't coriander
Yeah,
all
it
part
is.
of that same?
Coriander is in with like the cilantro and cumin family.
Is that what it is? Okay. I'm getting them all
Yeah.
confused.
So do you do?
I think cilantro is technically the leaf of the coriander plant.
That's what it is. Yeah. Does cilantro
Yeah.
taste like soap to you?
Nope. I'm
No, I
allergic.
fucking
I'm not
love
allergic
it.
to that shit.
I love cilantro too. What about you?
I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
so.
you were basically born in this shit.
You
dude.
know that shit, buddy.
Dude, his green cilantro sauce is so good. Antonio's.
Oh. I gotta give you some of that shit.
What'd you call it?
Yeah.
It's just it's a garlic sauce. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, what is
it's
it?
a- it's
I
a-
want to know the name so I can cook. Make
Nope,
shit.
nope. That's
No, nope.
I'll send you the recipe later.
Oh,
You live in
Oh, okay.
Kansas,
All right.
and Antonio has your sauce.
Yeah, and beaver.
and beaver. I don't know if I want both his sauce and his beaver though.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, Gunnar. on that breakfast, let's say I'm gonna make a breakfast, like a sausage patty, right? Instead of putting it in a casing, just like a little, you know. Are you doing the same thing with just salt, pepper, and sage?
Yeah, salt, pepper, sage for that for the most part.
Do you, where's your percentage of fat and meat on that?
For that type of stuff, if I'm doing a singular grind and I know I'm doing sausage, I am closer to the 60-40 or the 70-30.
So you want it fatty.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Because I got a bunch of ground meat that it's tasting a little funky, so I'm trying new recipes. I'm gonna see what the deal is.
It's from a butcher.
I got you.
It's from a butcher that cut my steak a quarter of an inch thick.
Well, you know, maybe don't go back there again.
Listen, it was my first time. I was trying something new. You know. Guess what happened
Well,
to
I'm
the
sorry
second?
you had to deal with that.
Guess what happened to the second deer that we killed?
It went somewhere else.
Yeah, my fucking dance shit.
It was funny. After Antonio shot his buck, we literally just got done with like an episode where we were like pretty much not bashing butchers, but like how prideful we were that we all did ourselves. And Antonio shot, he's like, I'm fucking taking it to the butcher.
I'm taking. I'm just.
I gotta see what this is about.
I'm so intrigued on it, you know, because I want to see if because I've done it. I seen Eddie do it. I seen Dan do it, but I want to see somebody quote unquote professional do it.
Yeah.
And see if I'm doing something different, something that I might like. But no, it's not even close.
No, yeah. It's nothing special. It's just
Nothing special.
how comfortable are you with a knife in your hand for, you know, going 30 mile a fucking hour with it.
Even if you do a shitty job doing it yourself, it's
better than taking it to someone. Yeah, yeah.
Way better.
It's better. Even if you like fucking destroy your backstrap because you've never cut a backstrap, you know, it's still fucking better. Still fucking better. 100%.
Still 100%
Say
better.
it, buddy.
100% better.
Loud and proud.
All right, breakfast. You know what I did? When was that? Not that long ago. I did sausage, loose sausage.
Yeah.
Chopped it up like as fine as I could, which was pretty easy because I think I did it like 100% deer. And mixed it with the eggs, like almost did like an omelet with that, and it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good like that. How like the texture was a little weird once when I bit into it, but once I kind of like realized what I was doing, or what I was eating, it was really good and it held together. Like everything held together good.
Oh hell yeah, dude! You want to know a little secret to like breaking up sausage and burger and stuff like that?
Please
don't try to cut it with a spatula. Stir it with a spoon. Just like the moment you throw it in the pan, start stirring it up. And just keep doing that every couple minutes and it'll break up to like nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have a Pampered Chef like masher thing.
Oh, is that like the star looking thing?
Yeah. That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But, yeah. Yep, that's my little tidbit to cooking.
I like the spoon thing.
Yeah.
I like the spoon too.
Yeah.
It worked, and like normally what I do, like no matter what skillet I'm in, I'm always using a wooden spoon or a wooden spatula or something like that.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that I just stir the living shit out of it for a little bit, and it starts breaking up a little bit easier. Because what happens is when it's just out of the package, you plop it right in the pan and stuff like that. All the connective tissue will stay together, but when you stir it, all of that stuff is kind of slipping by each other, never cooks to each other. So then it breaks up easier.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Very, very
When you-
interesting.
I don't. When you cook your ground,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what a dish that you would do it. Like how are you cooking it on high heat? Are you cooking it low and
Yeah.
slow? Just high in a pan and
Nope.
as hot as it can get.
That is kind of my cooking style, is hot and fast no matter what it is, whether it's steak or ground meat in a pan or a veggie. Like I am all about the sear that I can make happen because color is flavor when it comes to meat and stuff like that. So I try to get that as seared as possible, as much as possible. Like if I get burger out and I'm browning burger, that shit is damn near crispy by the time I'm done with it. I have seared it so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, crispy smash burger beats any burger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm making some next week. Oh yeah. So toasted sesame bun, right? Crispy smash burger. I'm debating on the seasoning I'm gonna put in it. Probably something from Tacticalories. But then I'm doing like a smoked sharp American cheese, Cooper cheese. If you guys heard of that out there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that with like a smoked bacon that I'm gonna season myself and smoke again,
Yeah,
and then
my man.
like that. Oh yeah, and then that boom boom sauce too that I put on the.
Oh, dude.
I made you guys chop
Dude,
cheese.
that
Yeah,
boom, that boom sauce is fucking killer, dude.
yeah,
That chopped cheese was
yeah.
state of the art.
It is. It's state of
I'm
the art.
pumped for this. Yeah,
Yeah. On my smash burgers, I grab sharp cheddar, shredded sharp cheddar, and make a size
Ooh.
patty
Ooh.
of it, and then just cook
Yeah.
it, and then when you take it out, it's
Oh.
crispy. When it dries,
fucking talk
and then
dirty
you
to
just
me,
put-
buddy.
you just
Holy
put it on
hell!
top, and then every time you take a bite, it's like extra crispy, man. Oh, that shit's fucking the best. Fucking fried cheese is my favorite thing in this world.
Cowboy cheese.
Dude,
We gotta make some of that. I haven't
Yeah.
made it in a while.
you know what I did last night too? I was doing like hash browns in the skillet, right? Like shredded potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm gonna toss this with some cheddar and see if I can get that crispiness to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, the whole thing was like a
fucking-
crispy, cheesy potato freaking tortilla.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god, it
so
was
good.
delicious.
It's so good.
Oh,
What's the secret to getting good shredded potatoes? Fried.
there's kind of two options you can go. I will tell you the secret way, which is go buy the shit in the like with the
Bag.
bacon that's already pre-shredded in the bag, yeah. Or you have to
Soak it in
shred,
water.
like peel them, shred them, soak them in water, dry them, and then when you throw them on a griddle or in a skillet or something, add more fat than you think you're going to need to, because the potatoes are going to soak up all the fat anyway, and it's just not going to get released again to be able to fry them crispy hard. That's the issue you're going to have if you're trying to get that crisp on them.
That's the problem.
You're like, oh, I put butter, I put oil in there, you know?
Not
They
enough.
just don't have enough fat to actually basically deep fry themselves in there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
true? Is it true that McDonald's back in the day used to deep fry their fries in beef lard?
I don't know, but I love deep frying in beef lard. But
That's
it is
right.
true that McDonald's puts sugar in with their salt mixture for their fries because it makes you more addicted to them.
Well, good for them. I'm a fucking. It's the best. It is the best.
I mean, they are the best fast food fries, but
I
their
think
nuggets
so.
suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unpopular opinion.
Popular opinion.
Yeah, they're not good. I did some shredded potatoes
No.
the other day, and I damn near hit your what you just told us to do out of the park there. I don't think I put enough lard in it.
Yeah,
I-
it comes down to a fat thing. Yeah.
I soaked them in water. I rinsed them, so all like the cloudy water, so it was like clear water coming out of the bottom of the
Yep.
strainer.
Yeah.
Put them out, like laid it all out on the counter, patted
Yeah.
it all dry, got the pan
Yeah.
real hot, cast iron skillet.
And you got mashed potatoes.
Did like no, it wasn't that bad. It was close. I did a decent chunk of lard, but I'll just do half a block next time. Fuck it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, might as well. So, little trip to when you're like, oh yeah, I rinsed them, laid them all out on this fucking thing, and like let them dry. Dude, put it in a kitchen towel, like a hand towel, and just wring it out, like squeeze the shit out of it, and they're dry.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
It takes like 30 seconds compared to like 10 minutes of fucking patting them dry with paper towels and shit.
Yeah. Plus, you're not using half a roll of fucking paper towel.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Shit.
Damn.
All right.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're on to lunch. So what are we doing for lunch?
Yeah, lunch.
I'm
Dude,
fucking
burgers,
starving,
right?
by the way, listening to this conversation.
Tell me about it.
Oh, Antonio's on a carnivore diet right now.
Ooh, my favorite, man. Dude, so side note here, right? Like not podcast or wild game related at all. My son is 5 months old now. And like we're starting to introduce him into food and stuff. And we gave him, like I cooked a skirt steak, which is an actually good skirt steak. But I cooked some and I just gave him a whole like hunk of it. He was the happiest I've ever fucking seen him with that steak.
He was
dude. And,
fucking
like,
chewing
I didn't
that
season it or anything. Dude, he was. Not like we gave him avocado the next day and he fucking like cried over it.
That's
He just wanted steak
hilarious.
again. I'm like, this is my kid for sure.
Yep, he's a keeper.
He's fucking chewing on that
Yeah.
like a fucking paper towel. Can't bite it.
Yeah. Dude, it was crazy. Like, the dude don't have no teeth and like there's hunks coming off of the thing. And I'm like, how the hell are you doing that?
Gumming the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When do they
awesome.
start teething?
9-10 months maybe.
9-10 months. Okay.
Yeah.
That's sleepless night for my buddy over here.
When they're teething?
Oh, yeah.
No,
He ain't too bad, though.
I thought you were supposed to rub Jack Daniels on it. On the
I mean, you can. Yeah, you go to jail, but
Yeah.
no. Who's gonna find out? We're gonna rat you out
the kid will.
eventually.
I'll just give him a fucking piece of steak to chew on.
There you go.
Put it in the freezer so
I'll
it's
go
nice
get
and
that.
cold.
Yeah, I'll go get that skirt steak from Aldi's again where it's still shit.
You just give him the shitty fucking piece of steak, bro.
That's
They
it.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, dude, here's an eye around steak. Have fun.
Oh shit. Anyways, lunch.
Yeah, lunch. Burgers, right? Most people are going to want to do burgers.
Yeah.
I'm a 80-20 or 70-30 mixture there for lean to fat. I am a twice grind on the small plate for that as well.
Okay.
There's two methods to, kind of making good fucking burgers too. And I tried for at least a year to just outdo myself on every freaking burger I made and just go over the top with it. And they all suck, man. The best thing that I have found to freaking do is salt, pepper, garlic powder, smash that shit down, put some cheese and bacon and ketchup on it, and that's it.
Simple.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Hard to beat a
Don't
simple
go over the
burger.
top with it
Yeah.
because it just fucks it all up.
Like on a side note, me and Emily have been going to all the local places around here to see who makes the best just cheeseburger. I absolutely love
Yeah.
cheeseburgers. Like I'll go to a fancy restaurant, I'll get a cheeseburger. Like
Ooh.
dude, fancy places throw out a banging cheeseburger. But anyway, long story short, you go to these places and there's they have 15 different cheese, black and blue burger, cowboy burger,
I do not like Red Robin because it's like
it's too much.
yeah.
I do like the fried egg on
Yeah.
top. I am a fan of the fried egg.
Fried
Okay.
egg on top of a burger is probably the best thing that you can do to a burger.
Yeah. But like a California bacon burger with a fried egg on top, that's my personal favorite. But
Okay.
just keeping it I just found out keeping it OG, the lettuce, tomato, onion, bacon, cheese, a little bit of mayo.
Yep.
That's it. Some
Yep.
ketchup. All those other burgers, I
Yeah.
mean they're good, but they're just not it's not the same.
No, it ain't this. It's not what you think of when you're like, I want a burger right now. You're not. You don't think of, I want this monstrosity of flavor and texture and this big thing that I can't even fit in my fucking mouth. You're like,
Yeah.
I want to slop down the sloppiest burger possible right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
All right, burger, how you doing what kind of bread you putting it on?
Well, oh God, man. I am a good bun kind of guy. If you go to the store and you get the 8-pack of shitty fucking store brand buns, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking teeth, right? They gotta be good buns because the bun is 3/4 of the entire freaking meal, you know? If it's not good, the rest of it sucks.
True.
Spend the extra $2 or $3 and get a couple good fucking buns.
Good
it changes the
buns.
whole burger.
So you're
Yeah.
talking. So you're talking like the ballpark.
No.
12
no.
pack for 50 cents. No, we're not going that route.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
a
no,
freezer
hell
full of
no.
them right now.
Ew.
Yeah, well, that's why they're still in
Ew.
there.
Yeah. Good. Hey, you might as well just like put them outside right now and just kind of, let them thaw with winter and just kind of disintegrate into the fucking snow.
They're the everything ones, the burger buns
Oh,
with everything.
okay.
I was gonna like break them apart and make croutons out of them.
That's not bad.
All right. See, I can't be mad at that, but it's still gonna fucking suck.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been putting bagel buns on it.
Ooh,
Brioche buns are delicious.
Brioche too.
Yeah, brioche is good. I'm a fan of like the big Kaiser roll kind of deal, with that little bit
Not
of
a fan of a
cornmeal on
Kaiser.
top.
yeah.
What the fuck? I don't know if I like you guys. Yes, freezer full of shitty hamburger buns. You don't like Kaiser? Like,
No,
what
I
the
said
hell
who
am I
don't
doing?
like a good Kaiser. And my last name's
okay.
Kaiser. That's why I was saying that.
That's what I was wondering too. I'm like, isn't that motherfucker's last name Kaiser too? But
I thought it was Kisser.
no, yeah. Oh. Yeah, maybe later it will be.
Oh, with the little holes in the fucking buns. He's getting excited over here. Anyways, yes.
Anywho,
All right, I got. Let me ask you before we continue, because I'm gonna forget.
yeah.
Skinny fries, steak fries, waffle fries, or curly fries?
None of the above.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Tater tots.
Just well, A, I love tater tots, but B, just a good fucking plain fresh cut fry.
Oh, dude,
cut fries? Okay.
Like-
the mom's homemade French fries I miss the most of anything she
Yeah.
ever makes. She
Like,
just cut
why doesn't
cut
every
potatoes.
restaurant have that shit?
Yeah.
Did you guys have like the old school cutter where it had like all the wires and you push
Yeah.
down on it and destroy your knuckles every time you did it?
No, mom just had a paring knife that she handed me and said, "Have fun."
Really? And you just sliced them?
Yeah, you
Oh,
just had
shit.
to cut them. But they're the best
They are.
French fries I've ever,
They
I like them thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them
double
thin.
fried.
Double fried, just like
Yeah, double fried is a
tostones.
go-to. Yeah.
You know which ones I hate?
Ooh.
Steak fries.
I like
Yeah,
steak
it's
fries
fucking
on a
potato
salad.
wedge, which sucks.
I do not like steak fries. That's probably the one that I like the least.
How come? Is it too much?
I don't know. I just when I eat a French fries, I want more crispy than meat, and I think with steak fry, it's just there's
Yeah.
some sort of crispiness, like 100 yards over there in your mouth, and it's mostly just like
You're
you
eating
said,
like-
potato wedge.
You're eating like a small thin baked potato at that
Yeah,
point, a fried
pretty
baked
much so.
potato.
Yeah. Oof.
Pretty much so.
No, I like it like if it doesn't shrivel up and fucking like flop over on you, I don't want that fry.
Yeah.
I want a good fresh cut fry from like a shitty bar with a side of wings,
Oh, now we're talking.
God damn it.
Man, I'm hungry again. Too.
Okay,
Shit.
you can't
telling you,
make
man.
wind with ground beef. Continue.
I bet I could. I bet I fucking could.
No, stop it. Boneless wings don't count.
Yeah. Anywho, back to burger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going an 80-20 or a 70-30 blend on that. It depends on the kind of finishing texture you want to get out of it and what you're going to do with it. If you're doing a thicker burger, I would go 80-20 because too much fat in the middle that doesn't get cooked can become chewy, right? Now, if you're doing like a smash burger, you're going to get a real good hard sear on, go 70-30 with that. So that way, when you smash it and that fat renders out, it's basically cooking itself in its own fat.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you use oil or you use butter to on your skillet?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just the grease from the fat
Nothing.
burger.
So
Good old hot
yeah.
pan.
So Nope, not even a hot pan, man. This is where I'm going to tell you guys another little pro tip too.
Yeah, we
right?
all just went, what?
Yeah, yeah. So when you're going to sear something that you need to render, whether it be duck breast or a burger or bacon, put it in that pan cold and start it on like medium low heat, right? Because that will give you a very good crust while rendering that fat, getting it crispy, but not overcooking the inside and not burning the outside. Yeah.
So medium
Yep.
low, and then raise the temperature or keep it at medium low the whole time.
Once it starts sizzling, you can raise it up to like medium high. But that's how I do my duck breast. That's how I do it my chicken. Like if I do skin on thighs or something, start it cold. It's gonna stick for like the first 5 minutes because it like when you throw something in there and it sticks, it's because it hasn't created that Maillard reaction yet to really release it from the pan. But whenever it's done browning, it will release itself from the pan. You know what I mean?
No shit.
You ever have a ground squirrel burger?
No, but I mean, I'm really hungry right now, so I'd be into that.
How many squirrels do you think it takes to get a good burger?
3?
I'd say
3?
I'd say 2 or 3. It depends on the squirrel, you know.
Great.
If it's
squirrel.
like, well, depends on the state, I should say. If it's Pennsylvania
Yeah,
ones, 3.
Yeah.
If you go out to Illinois where they're like fucking raccoons, half of one. Yeah. Dude, I swear that like some of the when I was out there in the Navy hunting, like some of them things were fucking cats, man. They were
I want to
huge.
see a fucking squirrel this big, dude.
They're big. They're
it's
fox
insane.
squirrels.
Yeah, I want to see a fox.
They're
I'd
big.
love to shoot a fox squirrel.
I don't think I've ever
You
seen
know
a
what?
fox
Though?
squirrel.
Like, take a squirrel, build its BMI chart, like we were talking about in the beginning, and then picture that squirrel like where you would be at on that BMI chart, and that's how big them fuckers are.
That's pretty good.
It's so true.
I gotta go.
Really?
We don't have them here in PA, do we?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought you can do the squirrel slam in PA.
Maybe western.
Yeah.
I think it's the western part of the state. I know we don't have them on our
We
side.
might. Yeah, we have. I know we have blacks, grays, we have American reds. You might get into a fox if you're lucky.
Yeah, you probably got to be on the border of Ohio.
Yeah,
He didn't know where he was.
I've seen them like up by me in A&F, but they're like the black squirrels are really rare up where we are, and the foxes are just unheard of. It's like hard to see them.
Southern Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, they're not anywhere near my home.
Say that, Dan.
Nope.
Say it.
Delmarva fox squirrel.
Say it. Say it.
I just did.
No, no, say-
Delmarva fox squirrel.
Say the
It is
the Latin
protected.
pronunciation.
No. Scurius cinereus.
Can you read what it says there? You're blind as fuck.
Yeah, it says Delmarva Peninsula and extended northward into southern Jersey. So we should see them in Delaware.
I've never seen one in Delaware. I almost got sprayed by a skunk in Delaware. That's about it.
Hey.
Why do you always have skunks coming to
I have
you?
no fucking idea, man.
You almost got lit up in turkey season too, right?
Yeah,
was a
that
porcupine.
That was a
That
porcupine.
was a porcupine.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They just want to be cuddled.
Yeah.
That's it. Let me get off of this before.
Yeah.
So back to lunch.
Yeah, did we finish lunch? What
Yeah.
beverage are you gonna wash it all down with?
It's smoked old fashioned.
I mean, we're starting.
Oh,
Well,
It is
Okay.
lunch. I mean,
I was gonna go with a 6-pack of whatever you want, but I'll take smoked old fashioned.
There you go.
all right, that's solved.
Yeah.
On to appetizers.
Ooh. Fuck yeah.
There's like a million ways you can go appetizers with whitetail.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to hear what you guys have for appetizers, real quick.
No, you're the guest.
I have nothing
Damn.
for appetizers.
So I like doing
Oh, come on.
armadillo eggs with ground, right? So for those of you who don't know what an armadillo egg is, it's basically just sausage that's encased around a jalapeno that's got cream cheese inside of it. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll chop up bacon and put in there and really get the
So it's like a jalapeno popper,
Yeah.
but
encased in sausage. Yeah,
interesting.
and then
Yeah.
and I smoke it, and I'll put a little bit of Gunner's Ricochet blend on the outside.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy. Or that other shit you gave us, which was amazing.
The no-name ones?
The not sweet one, the other one.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's my like kind of upland blend there.
It was good on deer.
Good. I think they're all good on everything. Like I
They
gave
are.
one motherfucker, I gave him like all three of them, right? And he was like, I told him each one like, hey, this is what this one's for. This is what this one's for. This was, what this one's for. He's like, fuck it, I'm doing it all on chicken wings. And he was like, they were all good, and I was like, good to know. Like, holy shit, okay.
I'm trying to. So you could do slice up backstrap thin. You could do this with your backstraps too, and do poppers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What else we got?
I don't usually do appetizers. I don't usually cook appetizers.
Yeah, but-
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
you guys are fucking up.
I made a meatball not too long ago.
There you
It was
go.
like a sweet
Oh, see, there
appetizer
you go.
meatball.
Yeah.
It called for brown, like dark brown sugar. And next time I want to do the light brown because it was almost like too sweet for me. So I want to see how light brown sugar is next time.
It won't affect it.
Oh, you don't think?
Nah, so the only difference between
I thought it was like a
So-
molasses thing, so it's just less sweet type.
yeah, kind of yes and no. Like brown sugar and dark brown sugar are literally just white sugar with a little bit of molasses added to it. However, molasses is a byproduct of refining sugar, so you're not really sweetening it in any sort of way. Like it should just give you a little bit more depth of flavor into it because molasses should be like a deeper, richer flavor. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
But
just use
either
less.
way, it's just they're both bags of sugar, just colored a little bit brown.
yeah, well, I knew that with brown. I thought it would be a different, but
Yep.
that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah.
screw that. I'll just keep it the same it was.
Just put less.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah,
put a little
just
less.
use a
in
little
it.
less.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not dear.
YOLO.
Maple syrup.
What else?
Ooh.
What else?
Where were we? Appetizers. Right?
Appetizers.
Yeah. Your guys' appetizers suck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nachos?
we do.
This is why we have you on the show,
Dude,
Gunnar.
I think if I make an appetizer, it's gonna be my entry. I'm not cooking two fucking different things, bro.
No, I feel you there because like my appetizers, they're kick ass, and it's like I could eat that for dinner.
That's literally what I do.
All right, let's hear it.
So there's two off the top of my head that I do a lot with ground meat, right? The first is like a barbecue nacho kind of deal, where I will take that ground meat, I will season it up, whatever you're kind of feeling that goes along with barbecue wise, sear it, brown it in the skillet, break it up real nice. Then I'll make a barbecue sauce. And my go-to for this and for wild game, well, mainly whitetail and venison in general, basically, is a like spicy apple barbecue sauce because the apple plays really well with the venison, that little bit of sweet in there.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a recipe for that too. It's super simple. And it's like it kicks ass anywhere it goes. But I will mix that with the meat. Then, I'll take some corn tortillas, fry them up real quick into chips, cut them into quarters, fry them up into chips. Put them on a sheet tray, single layer with a shit ton of cheese in there, broil them for a couple minutes till that cheese is melting and stuff. Then I top it with the burger. Generally, I'll make like a cheese sauce mixture. I might candy some jalapenos too, some green onions, some more shredded cheese on top, maybe a sour cream, like a cilantro lime sauce on top too. It depends on what I'm feeling. But then I'll broil that again, and that like people finish it before they even think about dinner. Those nachos, they are insane. The other one though is like the queso that I do, and it sounds horrible, man. The key to queso that I have found is Velveeta fucking cheese.
I was just gonna say.
I hate to use it. It's horrible for you, but it makes the best queso you'll ever have in your life.
It's cheesy cheese.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It really is, man. I mean, I've never
cheese?
come like I've
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
what is Velveeta?
It's
maybe
like space age cheese or some shit.
it's what they used to like kind of give out as like government cheese, and I don't trust the government, so I don't trust that cheese.
Makes sense.
But for your queso, you'll take the chance for your queso.
All right. Kraft Foods lists
Yeah.
Velveeta ingredients as milk, water, whey, milk protein, milk fat, whey protein concentrate, sodium phosphate, and 2% or less of salt, calcium phosphate, lactic acid, sorbate acid, sodium citrate, sodium alginate, enzymes. I don't know how the fuck to say
Too
that word.
much.
Annatto, and cheese culture.
Ooh, annatto I can fuck with.
What the hell is that?
The rest of it, fuck off. Annatto?
Yeah.
Antonio knows what annatto is, right?
Whoa.
Annatto one, please.
Annatto.
Annatto, like annatto seed is what gives a lot of like Latin foods a red color.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, like now you know after he
No,
explains it. Yeah.
no, because I'm looking at it in Spanish. That's you know the
It's,
do you know the fucking oh my god
Empanadas.
no the ones that I gave you in Christmas.
Today, Junior.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
ones you gave me in Christmas.
The tamales. You
Tamales,
remember the Venezuelan tamales? That
Yeah.
yellow color? That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anoto.
Yeah.
Annotto.
It oh, what the fuck is it? Sazon seasoning, right? That you can get in like the Mexican aisle.
Yeah, yeah.
If you read the package, it says it's basically annatto seed.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta get that. Add that to the flavor box.
Flavor box.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How did we get there?
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, we were looking up ingredients of Velveeta.
I don't even know where we came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
queso.
Velveeta.
Your
Queso.
queso.
Queso, yeah.
What is cheese culture?
It's like
Cowboy
the
cheese.
history of cheese.
It's like
God damn it.
No one's ever gonna take us serious. Ever. No one's ever gonna take us serious.
Is the history.
oh man.
You just sit there stirring the whole fucking thing, is going, cheese started in 1770s.
Holy shit.
They're combined single strands of bacteria that were isolated many years ago from specific cheese makers. So it kind of is like a timeline. It is the history.
Like, you know how yogurt has bacteria in it? That's how they make cheese too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're non-GMO.
Oh, wow.
Just so we know.
I hope so. Anyways. Oh, my God, dude.
So after the queso, what are we having for din?
Dude, din. There's a couple things you can do with din, right? If you're doing queso for an appetizer, it makes sense to stay in that realm of food, right? So I would be doing a smoked enchilada, which I make for a lot of the guys that I cook for. It is absolutely insane. Like, I make the enchilada sauce myself. I smoke everything. Like, the meat gets smoked, the sauce gets smoked, the actual enchiladas in the pan covered in sauce get smoked again too. You can do those. You could do the chopped cheese sandwiches like I made you guys too. Those are just always a hit. You could also do like meatballs too. Right now, meatballs can get tricky though. But for all three of those dishes, you're going to want to use more like a burger grind. So your 80-20 or 70-30, twice grind on that because it will help it break it up a little bit better. But flavor-wise, it kind of depends on what you're doing with your appetizer there too. Now, if you're going to do a meatball, though, right, a lot of people tend to overwork their meatballs and they get real tough and, they're kind of hard to cut through and stuff. One of the keys to that is only mix it until it is just mixed. And I like to use tomato paste inside of my meatballs too, because the acid from those tomatoes will help tenderize the meat from the inside out.
Interesting.
That's good.
That's a good tip. I like that.
Yeah. I'll send you guys my meatball recipe too. It is like, I'm a big meatball guy. I'm a big meatloaf guy. I use the same recipe for both. I have found one in my entire life that is more tender than the meatballs that I make. And it was my uncle, he's an Italian and has like a legit, like, I have an Italian meatball recipe, you'll never beat it in your life kind of deal, you know?
No shit.
Yeah, I mean that's just
awesome.
16
Yeah.
generations deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the fucking meatballs are softer than bread somehow. I don't know how it works, and he won't give me the recipe, and I'm kind of pissed about it.
Wah, wah.
That's funny.
Do you put bread on your meatball?
I do breadcrumb in there. I have done it
Okay.
both ways. So where like I'll rip up some bread and soak it in milk and put it in there. Like I have my base recipe, which is pretty much salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of onion, tomato paste, Parmesan cheese, breadcrumb, and an egg. Basically, though, I will make sure I have breadcrumb, egg, and tomato paste in there, and then I will throw whatever else in there I want to.
Huh. Have you ever tried to use pork rinds? I heard the other day people use pork rinds instead of breadcrumbs.
I have seen it. The issue what you're gonna have, like, yeah, pork rinds are good. They're crispy. They give you that flavor. They can give you a good coating. They cannot bind anything together though because you get them wet and they just disintegrate.
Yeah,
Mm.
that makes sense.
Yep. Yep.
Just
But-
a weird question. Like, does
Yeah.
ketchup constitute as like tomato paste, or does it have to be like tomato paste?
No. Yeah, tomato paste, which
Just wondering,
another
'cause
little pro tip.
Yeah.
What we do as like just for my house, right? Like tomato paste, even the small cans, you're not using the whole thing unless you're making dinner for 6 people, you know?
Mhm.
So what we do is we take it, open it, use what I need for dinner, and then the wife will go through, measure it out into 1 tablespoon servings, put it on a piece of wax paper, put it in the freezer, freeze them, put them in a plastic bag. So then I know when, hey, I just need a tablespoon, I reach in the bag, take one out, and throw it right in the pan. It's said and done. I'm not wasting half the can.
That's smart because I think I got 6 cans in my fridge right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It works so well for that too. And like that's the biggest hack I could give people is freeze your tomato paste in its serving.
Yeah, that's a good hit. That's a good tip. I like that. I'm gonna forget
Yeah.
it, but I like that. And then I'll have.
And then
7
every
in my
time I go to
fucking
buy it, I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I freeze this shit all the time. It's 85 cents a can.
Yeah.
Why don't I just throw it out?
fridge. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So how many meatballs can you make with 1 tablespoon of tomato paste?
That recipe, you're probably going to be able to do around 3/4 pound with 1 tablespoon. My recipe calls for 2 for 1.5 pounds.
Okay.
Right.
Now there's varying, hey, here's how big I like my meatballs. What I have found recently, I like my meatballs small enough to be able to stab with a fork and put the whole goddamn thing in my mouth.
Like an
Right.
appetizer size.
I don't want to be sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I don't care for the big, like the wedding singer meatballs where grandma's putting them in your fucking hands as you're walking away type of deal. But
Golf side bowl type of thing.
yeah,
Ping
little,
pong.
even smaller than
Yeah.
that, like half. No, man, even smaller than that. Like, dude, I made some the other day that were the size of like marbles.
No
They were
shit.
fantastic.
No shit.
Yeah, it took forever. It took me an hour to make meatballs.
Dude, my brain would not allow
Yeah.
me to do that.
No, it sucks. I hated it. I hated every fucking second of it when I knew I could make this into 10 meatballs and be done in like 3 minutes.
Exactly.
But
No, he made
it was
58.
really, really good.
And then you
Yeah.
eat them in 6 minutes.
Right, yeah, that's the thing. I spent an hour making them and I ate a whole plate in fucking 6 minutes. Like, what the heck? But that's how my dinners are. I start cooking at noon for dinner, eat at like 7 for like 15 minutes, and then I go to bed.
All right, what dessert?
Dessert with ground beef. I like it.
I seeing what he's got.
I'm really, really trying to come up with something off the top of my head.
All right, midnight snack. Leftover burrito tacos.
No, well, yeah, yeah. B, I don't make tacos with ground meat because that's fucking sacrilegious.
Whoa.
97% of America makes tacos with ground meat.
I know. They are white people fucking tacos, and they don't deserve to be eaten.
This is true, Antonio.
You will never see a fucking ground beef taco anywhere except here.
Really?
Okay, then.
Interesting.
Yeah, they are not real fucking tacos.
No, they're not.
Didn't know we felt that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google taco.
Yeah.
See
Well,
what comes up first.
That's kind of funny. As I had a question for you.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell comes up first. Of course.
I love fish tacos, and I was gonna save it for the end because
Yeah.
we're talking about ground meat. But you have like a slaw recipe to put with that you'd like to go to.
Ooh.
Do you do
it
much with
depends
fish?
on the fish. I love fish personally, right? It depends on the fish you're using, though. Most tacos are going to have a white fish in them. You know, you're not going to be using tuna or salmon in a taco like that. So what is going to happen, though, is your white fish is not nearly as fatty as tuna or salmon, you know, your red fish. So you're going to want to use a slaw that is mayo-based for the most part to give you that creaminess and give you some of that fat that you're missing in there.
Okay.
Honestly, my slaws, I just fucking like I've made dozens of them. I just wing it every single time.
Yeah.
I do not have a slaw recipe. I just wing it every
Okay.
time. Yeah. But the biggest thing too is let it marinate. Like, don't make a slaw and then eat it right away. Give it time in the fridge for like at least 4 to 6 to 8 hours or something because the flavor will just be so much better.
Yeah, I gotcha. What's your favorite fish
Yeah.
to make?
Ooh. I love salmon. But that's the way I do it is just killer. I am a real big fan of walleye though. That just like season it up, pan fry it with butter, and like I use crushed up crackers for breadcrumbs for that thing too. But just like shallow fry in a pan.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite like pastime memories.
All right, nice.
I've never had a walleye, unfortunately.
It's good.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Well, I can't seem.
You're
to,
out there hunting jaguar and you haven't even eaten a freaking walleye.
I can't seem to find a fucking
It's got a
walleye.
point. Yeah, it's got a point.
I seen more jaguars than I seen walleyes in my personally. So imagine that.
We were what?
Holy shit.
An inch,
An
an inch short.
Was it an inch? A whole inch?
Yep, 17.
Story of my life.
Yeah, I like fish taco too, man. That shit's fucking.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think you can beat them sometimes.
I like a grouper for
No.
my fish tacos.
Yeah. I like a vinegar slaw
Ooh,
more than
yeah.
a mayo slaw. That's why I was asking if it made a difference, kind of, with the fish.
So it does when you're using a white fish. It doesn't have a lot of fat. However, though, if you're trying to make it like a, you know, kind of light and make it seem like it's a healthier meal, go ahead and use a vinegar one. But even just like whip up a little like mayo spread just for even the bottom of that tortilla. And it'll
Yeah,
just
like
help
a
that out
spicy
ton.
mayo type deal. I made some
Yeah,
fish
yep.
tacos last trout season with a apple slaw
Yeah.
vinegar and then spicy mayo, and it was fantastic.
Dude, I gotta send you guys. Well, I don't even have to send it to you. That boom boom sauce recipe. 2
Yeah.
parts mayo, 1 part sriracha, 1 part sweet chili. It'll change your life.
Yeah, that's
It was good.
It was fucking delicious.
Well, I'm gonna probably hit you
Yeah.
up for more fish recipes. I work in a fish market
heck
now,
yeah.
so I'm gonna have a fish
Okay,
Monday
yeah,
every
hell
day.
yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome.
Fucking great.
I love it.
Fucking great,
But
guys.
back to
Dessert?
dessert though, man. Dessert.
Ooh.
See,
Ground beef
I
dessert.
would be doing something really fucking weird, but I've wanted to do this for a while, right? It involves a lot of work, but it is a smoked, like, cinnamon roll, right? Where part of the filling has some ground smoked meat into it, whether it be venison or whatever. But it's like a sweet and spicy, like that brown sugar rub I gave you guys, that sweet and spicy. Season the meat with that and roll it
Okay.
up in there and then smoke it. Smoke your glaze for it too and everything. I think that would be absolutely killer like that.
Have you seen the on the interwebs there the adult cinnamon rolls where it's the pork belly that they roll?
Yes, I
the
have
cinnamon
made
sugar?
adult. I've done a version of that called like adult lollipops, where I'll cut them into strips and like roll them up and season them up the same way, and then skewer them, and then smoke them until they're just super tender, and you eat it like a fucking lollipop off the skewer.
Whew.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Now I'm talking dirty though. I mean, that's
Yeah.
good
Sounds
stuff
amazing
there.
indeed.
That's
How about a good old just cookie for dessert? It's chocolate chip cookie. Can't go wrong.
Ice
with
cream, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Now he's gonna call us in a couple days. I have it, guys. Let's redo this
He's
episode.
gonna make some type of meat pie.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah, damn. I'm starving right now, so like I could cook anything.
Yeah, tell me
right
about
now.
it.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm starving too. Fucking Jesus, man.
That's it. Hey, do you have anything anything you want to add that you think we missed about ground venison? I think we covered a lot.
Dude, the one topic we did not hit was fucking like your bologna and your hot dogs and stuff. Like, yeah, we talked about it a little bit, but
You wanna? We could do a whole episode on like specialty shit, like bolognas, pastrami's, jerkies, all that
yeah.
stuff.
Dude, we really could because it really is a whole different world once you start getting into curing stuff and smoking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it opens up doorways that will lead you down a rabbit hole you'll never find your way out of. you know?
I tried to do that once. I suck at making sausages. Hands down, worst place. Worst person.
Worst place.
Worst person.
Nah, man. We'll get you there. It's easy. It ain't bad.
That's what everybody says. Until I start fucking do wood duck prosciutto.
What? Yeah.
I'm gonna buy just regular farm duck and try it again.
I mean, go ahead. Just it'll take longer and more salt because regular farm duck is thicker than wild.
That's
duck,
fine.
so.
We'll do that.
You're probably gonna fuck that one up too.
Hey, thanks, man. No garlic sauce for you son of a bitch.
Oh, you still haven't given me any recipes, you know?
No, I haven't. It's whole secret.
I remember the first podcast, go back and listen to that too. You'll be like, oh, I promised him I was going to give him this recipe and this one and this one and this one. Yeah, I got shit.
Still waiting on his plantains.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't go see him fucking in February.
No, we did not.
I was thinking the other day too, I was listening to you guys in the Weather Next podcast on the way out here to Kansas, and I was like, these dudes bought DMAT tags for my fucking camp, and we never hunted together this year.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe next year.
Well, now you got to come to Kansas. You guys are fucked now.
Don't twist my arm too much.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oops.
I
mean-
fucking love Kansas, bro. Hands down.
Is there something wrong with you?
No.
You're not from here. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's literally what it is.
No, dude. Honest God, like it is not bad out here. Like, I mean, we're in a town of 600 people,
Yeah.
but that's like my town anyway.
Yeah.
And
It's just flat.
it's nice. It's just, yeah, it's flat. There's not a lot of trees.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like, I'm with Timber Ninja, like a saddle company, and I'm like, all the trees are dead. I'm not climbing them fuckers to hunt deer.
Yeah. You can find some good ones though. The flyways, dude. The flyway. God damn it, the flyway.
Dude, yeah, like we have more freaking mallard upstairs right now than anything.
It's insane, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I drove past a field. I was going to the store the other day to get groceries. The one field that was like maybe half an acre had like 300 snow geese in it.
Oh!
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Last time I was there, man, I had a fucking blasted.
Well, you need to come out
Yeah,
again.
we'll try. I'm trying my best. You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah. Well, good.
I'll do it.
Wait till we start letting people hunt deer out here.
Well, you should.
You don't wait. You don't let people deer hunt there now?
So the lodge technically just opened in November, actually.
Well.
So right now we're in waterfowl season. Like we're going to be open for whitetail hunts this fall and stuff. Just it hasn't really happened here yet.
How about we come out for a week and we'll give you our honest review?
Do you need
I'll give you some garlic sauce for a deer.
Do you need a deer manager out there? And I can cut a bell pepper real fucking good for you, bud.
Yeah, a bell pepper.
And an onion.
I'll
I'll bring my own trail cameras.
a bag of plantains and garlic sauce for a deer, bro.
Dude, do you know how close I am to Mexico? I can get plantains on the side of the road now.
Oh shit, he's got you
It's
now.
not. It's not Pennsylvania. Plantains.
I don't want plantains in Pennsylvania anymore. Like, dude, I was in Walmart the other day. I was a fucking minority in there. There were so many Mexicans in there.
Yeah, that is so true.
And like the amount of food I saw them buying too, I was like, damn, I know they're eating fucking good. Like, I want to have dinner with them right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
dude.
should go say hi to them.
Buenos dias.
I did.
Yeah, just go talk to them.
Yeah.
You'll be like, yo,
I speak a little
there
bit.
you go. You just go orale way, and that's it. They'll be like, yo, this guy speaks Spanish.
Wait, what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just say that.
I don't even know what you said. It sounded just like a sound. It didn't even sound like a word.
Just the sound. This is what all the Mexicans say. Orale way. Way is like dude, and orale is like what's up.
So,
Like-
all the way.
All the way, dude.
Like whey protein.
Yeah, like huey.
Oh, hey. Oh man. Well, let's
Yeah.
let's wrap this one up because I gotta go eat some food. I'm fucking starving.
Yeah. I'm fucking starving.
And-
I've been drinking beer the whole time too. I'm like, man,
Oh,
this
you
is
poor
not
son of a
good.
bitch. Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Eddie, you got anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Antonio?
We're good.
I'm good too. Actually, I will. The listeners, let us know what you want the next round to be about with Gunnar. As far as food, if you want us to do specialty stuff, dinners only, lunches only, breakfasts, roasts, whatever you name it, we'll do it. Gunnar, you got anything else?
Yeah, heck yeah. Nah, man, not at all. Just check me out, the Hungry Huntsman on Instagram, and check the lodge out at the Buffalo Nickel Lodge too.
Yeah, give him a follow. Give both of them guys a follow. And shit's. I can almost assume shit's about to get wild down there.
Dude, it's getting nuts right now. It is going to be an awesome time, awesome place to hunt. I encourage everybody. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to pay for hunt and stuff. Trust me, this place is worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just what you get outside of the hunt itself is incredible.
Oh, yeah,
you're
insane.
getting 5-star food. You're staying in a 5-star lodge.
Yeah. Dude, it is legit, like, nicer than any hotel I've ever stayed in.
That's awesome. And I don't know, like you guys, but going to fish camps and deer camps, it's like the worst. Like you don't want to be in the bottom bunk because the top bunk might fall.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna say the top
Dude,
dog was gonna
yeah.
fart the whole night, but
No, that's the least of your worries.
Well, yeah.